CT is going to be contesting middle, it seems. And we are off to the races.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it, and I'm committed. But Yakinda's feeling pretty good about himself. Already going to head up towards the top of mid. Kick it towards underpass. And Yakinda's kept back SpeedAx. So no pressure, no crunch to be made. They are solid here.
Yeah, they even double up in case he was going to get overrun. VP have started this pistol off very strong. Lollipop, a shake of frustration as he walks into Sanji's P2K, but it's a bomb plant. It's something. A little light at the end of the tunnel as well. Notice Box did go a little more conservative with his buy. Or was that the 300 from the plant? Was it Box that planted? Maybe it was.
I'm following that down. You have MDS and Box. And the more of the supportive elements here today. And we can see the pistols coming out towards middle. They trundle. 4 players jumping on down towards underpass 3 make it. Buster staying towards window and over towards Palace will be James. He has that P250 and Box gets caught out. So that's a bad death, but this is a good mop up. MDS deals with 2, make it 3. And
Very
that should be the round done.
Oh, you love that. If you're MDS, you can't believe your luck. And that is brave from Lollipop. Just as the Molly face or Alex take to Twitter saying he's forgotten how Pro CS feels. It's going to be interesting to see how they fare.
Yeah, they're all probably chomping at the bit to get back underway. The only one who's been playing has been Essetag, and he just got knocked out yesterday against Heroics. So curious to see how that one goes on down. But Lollipop, he's just taken James. So that was a ramp. Yeah, must have been. That's a big frag. Lollipop, huge entry.
Confident entry.
Buster taking a big chance here, and he actually hits the spray. A quick reaction, 180, and he's managed to get away. This is a risk from Yakinda.
Alice, not going to get anywhere near.
So we have a demo right now.
That's strange.
Alex, you had 8 AWP kills that game, and that was 89% of the team's AWP kills.
Well, what can I say? I'm the claw back on the cross. Hard shot, bomb potentially going down here. Yakinda can't contest from ramp, and bomb planted. They're playing it from connector. It's an interesting afterplant here.
He's got a time limit though, Box. He has to fight because he knows that you're going to have your Yakinda around the back. And the flash is excellent. He's going to chase it down. He almost converts on the second. That was a boatload of damage just thrown towards them. Buster and Yakinda now left in a 2v2, but now playing back into this. They know where they are. SpeedAx is wanting to fight this.
Yeah, baited the shot nicely. MDS trades. It's all on to Buster, and he's so down low. It's saved by...
But,
got the bubbler on.
MC, you can take it away and get this round underway. We do have a Zeus. Big fan of the Zeus. Powerful weapon. The range on that thing is crazy. People don't realize. But it looks like they're storming out A-Ram. Yakinda on the side. With the Deagle, we've seen Yakinda do some crazy stuff with that. And he knows he's going to get one. And he gets a Zeus, so that's nice.
He gets a Mac 10 for it.
A little Mac 10. I'm sure he was hoping for an AK or even an AWP. That would have been the best. But Lollipop, that's a nice spot.
Had a retake, but Yakinda whiffing his shots. Made life a little bit easier for Nemiga, and now they will be going up against the AWP of Jame 1.
And Synchron to be so paranoid about A that they've, as I said, left Jame all on his own. Now he's done well on the first, excellent on the second. He still needs more and he gets more.
Oh, wow.
This is great from Jame. Everything looked lost and he's kept it so well together.
Yeah, SpeedAx no slouch though. He's got a shot. It's a minimal one. If he gets a no scope, he could find another. Kickett's tucked in on the kitchen, looking to cook up trouble. Buster on the flank, it's pushed up and so. But that is an if. We saw what happened when Jane comes online, and there's many more candidates on the
B. James rotated. This round's over. They are getting flatlined here. VP are getting rest.
This is the game that I thought.
Oh my god! VP for Jame once more, but eventually they need to get some fight. Jame will hold on to it, but he needs to tuck away. Second player coming. Lollipop through spawn goes down. That's the third for Jame. 5 HP. He's getting whittled down bullet at a time.
Oh, damn.
3 HP.
Down to 3 from a nade over ramp.
Can they tickle him anymore?
It is Jame
Throw
time.
A flash at his head.
He's managed to get 3 on the save. He might even get a 4th. I don't know. Gio has gone wide.
Ooh.
He gets it. Jame, the master of the art.
Regardless of this start, we move into Dust 2 next, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Mirages still have a lot of rounds of It's round 12. Guns are back out. Sanji onto a Deagle. Famous for kick it. A double AWP. Buster's picked one up as well, thinking this round. Flash towards connector, and Yakinda goes down. But B is kind of open right now, and James missed.
Oh, Lollipop's on there. Look at him hunting, rabid for it. Gets Jame down, and Lollipop considered going for more then. Kickett's on the other side. You can't... I say you can't do that. Do what you bloody want. Just been weirdly working. That's the bomb. Buster had pushed up and caught the bomb, and now that it's one thing to consider. It's the second to execute. He loses it. Sanji's dead, and now suddenly there's problems. But it's 25 seconds. Yeah. There isn't much time now.
There's a real issue if Buster doesn't go down. Oh no, Lollipop! Playing with his food. He's got 19 seconds and the bomb to run.
I think
he can make it. It's going to be so damn close. I don't even know. I think he's got no time.
He's searching. He's not going for the round.
He's just lost the round like that.
He thought Kickit may have been playing the bomb.
Close, but no cigar. No time, and so VP will get this one, but by the grace of the gods, by the grace of the clock. One-on-one. Kickit might kill him after.
Oh, no. How? He just glocked. Still to be found, and that is an impact round there from Kickit nonetheless. Now, the force buy from Nemiga. We can see what they're working with. Box onto the scout. We've got an MP9 for Lollipop. Deagles for the remaining 3. Smoke grenades here to try and corral VP into some choke points. But the flash on over. Kickit wants to see if he can continue the entry fragging over towards ramp. But meanwhile, Buster's done exactly that towards short. First blood goes to VP in round number 17, and Lollipop wants some info.
Yeah, Lollipop's going to get a lot of room, and Kickit is watching the back. Maybe aware after that last ramp presence they seem to like getting pushy, or maybe a tendency that they are previously been made aware of. There's no real hurry for VP right now. Kickit's going to get a surprise right about now. Takes a bit of damage, down to half, but he gets the frag, keeps all that utility, keeps the rifle up, and then keeps that kind of idea of where these tees are going a little curious.
Executed.
Buster, beautiful work. This is nice. No threats to be found with these small upgrades, the scout, the deagle. Nothing really finding placement here.
Yeah, looking much cleaner now as Sanji. He takes Speedak out as well. Down, footsteps have been heard around him. Sanji wants it. Sanji's going to get it. Work, that's great.
I mean, it's almost a necessity with the current state of the economy. When you're having a tough game, you need one player that's got an affinity for it and can contribute for more or with less. 3 of them up mid. No one contesting. It seems
rated. It's really just a matter of where VP want to finish, and they're just being thorough. They're flashing through. They're making sure they're taking information. Mid control. Normally, you would be a little bit scared against Niko with mid control because you get pincered from so many angles, but lucky for them, it is passive towards the sights, tucked on in towards the balcony, and on top, Buster finds Box. Buster finds Lollipop. And that should be the...
that's fine.
Did he mean to do that?
I don't know, but it looked good.
That looked really cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've got these stats up for Sanji, and I've just filtered it down to 2020 alone, so we'll just look at more recent. His highest is the AK-47, 905. Coming in next.
Series.
Curious, and there is still 2 lingering around. Bear in mind, Sanji is towards that underpass. Attention drawn. Oh, and yeah, while all this happens, A-piece instantly set into motion.
Yeah, this is tough. Lollipop's got a lot of work to do. Sanji finding Box's M4 and it hurts him. 5v4 into the site now. Lollipop hiding in the smoke. He's desperately trying to use it for an advantage in the peak and off the flash. It's great. Another frag found. Buster and Yakinda refusing to quit, though. They've equalized. A quick flurry of frags. It's Yakinda caught by Gio. And now into the what could be a tough bomb plant. It's currently ghost bombing. It is Buster that has it.
They have to fight here. They can't go for this.
Yeah, no flash. This is no fun. And that's the frag they were waiting for. Nemiga should have 9 here.
Really only a mission here. So even if Box can find a couple of tags, get himself a couple of...
Towards jungle several times, being loosened by the stairs as well. And that NaVi game.
Oh!
Okay, doesn't need to see him. Smoke there, player there, don't matter. Whole wall was in the way, but he knows exactly where they'd like to sit, and Yakinda's just carrying on. This guy's just tearing through them now.
Yeah, he's considering Lollipop as well, and he's aiming to...
And then knife him twice.
Let's go.
Yes!
Nice cookie crumbles, unfortunately.
Because you lose.
And Deagle's out, P250s as well. This one here has a matter of time written all over it, as it will be the complete stack over towards A site. You can see the last 2 members, Gio.
Fine. Gio's gone down, they run into the spray, and actually, Sanji does pick up the piece. Wants a Deagle kill. Doesn't get it. That's 15 to 11. Was really forged a path for himself through his time in Hard Legion. Seeing him join up with a strong roster that is made. It's quite the stir here in New York. He's actually taking an Aggie AWP towards the B apartments. I love this fight, but it does, once you go for it, kind of commit you
towards B, and what that means is the rotation's coming. But check out, Speedak still in this position.
That's
if anyone jiggles it.
He's actually got a kill.
Yeah, he didn't move, and you don't expect players to post up there for a long time. This is usually on a timer. Now they try and get out of mid. Sandy's fallen as well, one way on the smoke. Yakinda knows that Speedak was underpass as well. Ooh, might catch another. Oh. This is all down to timing.
I'd love to tell you the story.
He, after a loss to Gambit on the final day of play, took out Faze 2-0, took out Spirit 2-0. Two of the bigger names here within ramp up. It's just Lollipop. He's tucked in towards Shadow.
This is horrible for Lollipop, burning alive. 52 HP, down to 0 in a quick second. Sanji makes light work of him, joined by the mollies and everything else that was there, including the 5 of the T side that have come through. Now that's going to be a bomb plant any second now. There it goes. And there is a trade back in. I guess Kickert's death was instantly answered, though, by Buster finding MDS. We're down to 3 for the CTs. This could be all but over.
Box's flank is everything in this round. Are they going to be patient? Are they going to wait for him to make the first move, or do they strike without him?
I think now would be the perfect time. Box arrives with the first. He could get Jame as well, spraying into that challenge. Oh, and tags. Buster's in trouble. Does find Geo. Jame onto Box. Now Speedak to clutch. Buster's low. Closing the gap with a USP, but time not on his side. He's got to find 2 here. And he can't even find the favorites. 1-0 up.
The individual stepped on up within the playoffs was Lollipop on Dust 2. And that was against Faze in their quarterfinal match. Lollipop had 28 kills on Dust 2. So that's one of those big individual performances that I have been talking about for individuals across this Nemiga roster to get them to this point. So we have to see if anybody can replicate that for them here today. Now it is these saved weapons once again, and the force buy still looks potent because of that saved factor. Nemiga double dipping, having a second crack and seeing if they can make this round even more costly than the last. This one they may as well go for. You don't really need to be carrying too much of these goodies across into the next round. Want to take away some AK-47s, get some upgrades for yourself, see if you could do economic damage to VP going forward. So this one will actually be more of a fight, regardless of how these opening picks fall on through. Box towards long, 5-7. Good weapon for the job. Can be very spammy, very mobile. Could get himself 2 here.
Surely gets flashed. We going dry?
Got so much.
We go dry. Good first kill. Could have got a second. Could have taken control of the round. It's not to be. They do lose long control. And it does seem like Yakinda's duel is
That's an AK.
now. An AK falling into MDS's hands as he charges towards short. And they start their commitment, hoping that there will be some chaos manufactured here. The flash is the push, and Lollipop's got another. This is perfect work from them.
Drums there either. AK-47s for 4. Kickert's the one who's opted to get that Galil. And he wanted the full set of utility himself. Flashes, smokes, nades towards long. That's drawing out a lot of this Nemiga utility early. Box makes it to pit. He'll call this clear. And fast down middle, Nemiga will trundle. So
they're going.
VP are going even, sorry.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this pace on it. Straight through. They fancied this before. Oh no,
Yeah.
Gio's having a hard time.
Yeah, and it's down to MDS. He gets caught by Yakinda, continuing to impress us in the frag department.
Oh,
Bad flash. Bad flash, and Gio will profit. Takes down Buster, finishes what he started, kick it lurking, but Yakinda's such a threat. He takes the boost E straight out, and he wants the site as well. Gio's the only one cowering. Yakinda's walking in with the bomb. Oh, he knows. Left eye should be an advantage, but finds the head. Yakinda is a honest beast. And well, with Jame wrapping around, Speedak should be booked. Hard shots, and oh dear. Fluffs his lines, bomb's not planted. Yeah, and Speedak's got 4 HP to work with. What does Yakinda do? Surely he doesn't throw away all this hard work. So much heavy lifting already.
Pushing this? No way. Maybe just hold the door for a second?
He's lost him now.
Maybe the consideration of tunnels now springs to mind, but Speedak is... Oh, this is baffling. Okay, Yakinda's bought himself some time, though. Has to be considering tunnels as the next priority place that potentially Speedak could have been. Bomb now planted, Speedak goes back to work.
Oh, Yakinda's giving himself so much to worry about.
Yeah. The box is his best bet. Knows Speedak is low. If he's exposed, though, nothing on the first sweep. We'll have to intermittently check the doors, and he checks it. What a round.
Next rising star of the CIS region. I want this to transfer against better teams now. Keep it going. If he keeps on like this, if this is a trajectory, he is such an exciting prospect to see in the CIS region. Another massive individual talent coming out.
He's picked up as a rookie, so...
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, seeing somebody like this putting these kind of numbers down throughout this tournament is fantastic work. But MDS, you're in trouble, my friend. Yakinda's coming. The turret's on his way.
The mobile turret. Now, luckily for MDS, he has some support, but Yakinda's there, and Yakinda gets it. Oh, that's not bad. Fully blinded at that point, but committed. Yakinda and Buster will fall foul as Gio will stay alive, gets support, gets help, and might just...
That's it. But Jame just doesn't miss. He has got his knife out and will fall, but yeah, flashed opponents. Great work.
It will be the Force Buy. You can see some Deagles coming through, Tech 9s, P250s, and light utility. Looks like it might be a B set piece, so waiting for this early... Oh, they're going in. They're committed. This is fast.
Very fast. Kicker gets past the first spray, and Gio's missed his AWP shot. This gets awkward now. The flashes are good. The spray's not so great. Sanji gets the first. And a steady aim from Yakinda doesn't pay off. Retake coming in thick and fast. Look at that. They weren't ready for that. Lollipop just charged in. New good Deagle shot from Buster. Needs a second. Both of them now on the wall. Smokes Bloom. Jame trying to get into the site as best he can. They're going for the tunnels rotate. All three of them backing away. Box throwing util to keep him honest, but bomb planted and tunnels. Double AWP retake.
No flashes either.
I hate it.
James got himself an M4. They both have. This is suddenly a little bit more of a problem than before. 3 of them through tunnels, though. A choke point, it's close. They're going to see very little.
Going hunting like that. VP.
And now Lollipop caught in it. All the same, doesn't matter. MDS under a lot of pressure. He's lost his teammates in the corner. Oh my God, he can get them all. A double kill. MDS once more, finally found.
Yakinda having to be the hero, winning out that clutch against Speedak. Otherwise, it's standard.
I like the way he plays.
How does indefinitely feel?
I'm not that fussed.
Yeah, it's one of those terms, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, there won't be the force behind these saved guns. They're just going to opt to hold on to their cash due to the loss bonus situation Nemiga find themselves in. You can see the GG.bet odds at the top of your screen. 7-1, basically. A couple of decimal points in play there. And Speedak, he needs to find an opening. He might get found from lower dark here. If his barrel sticks out too far, which it has, Yakinda will take his head off, and Yakinda just continues to pick up speed.
Give me the stickers. Give me...
Maybe just go on his stream and sponsor him, Lauren.
Sponsor him?
Sponsor him.
Is that what you did? I just wanted
Sponsor
to
a
like
Counter-Strike
$5 sticker. I'm not sure if I want to, you know, adopt a cat or something. That seems like a commitment. And committing towards middle. CT's finally getting a little rowdy, and it's working.
Nice shot, MDS.
Yeah, that's something, isn't it? And they've got the numbers advantage, and it's just briefly held on to. Kick it. Has managed to take Lollipop down on the A side. Gio, great molly, does buy time. They won't be able to plant while that... Oh, as I say that, they can plant long. They're going for the long plant. MDS can challenge, but he hasn't. Now is Sanji seeking respite. He tucks in on the box. 1 kill would be enough, but he hasn't got that. Jame has been given a plant for him. This is where it gets intense. There is no smoke, and it is planted for pit. Everything points towards VP converting this. How will the CTs try and contest it? That was the last of their util. And that was a missed shot from Jame. Gio has the AWP. His responsibility is to peek into Jame.
He's on the bomb.
He is. Diffused.
Got it.
And taken. Nice angles from MDS. And the frags from Jame, though they're good. They're not on the long side. Maybe he fancies his chances. He's opted for suicide with Kick It. Maybe they're going to take that mid presence again. Oh dear. Lollipop just got knocked on his ass. Jame through the doors. Haven't seen one of them yet to start off our half here on Dust 2. Took us 10 rounds. Here in the 11th, we see it. Jame taking down a CT before they even start. Setting up for the defense. And now it will be a 2-2 split, and VP have a distinct advantage. Chad, what's the best way to make this hurt?
Mid to B is always good. Isolate and maroon those players. You can see the investment to the A side of things.
MDS wants info, though. Oh, they're pushing. Buster.
Gio's pushing long as well.
Ooh, he has no idea.
This Gio duel is a lot. He could get a kill and fall back.
Where is Box going right now? Just real quick, when you get a second. Obviously not now, but I'm curious if he's biting into this mid piece. No. Sanji's found Gio, and now Box isn't there. No one's on A, and you can be having Yakinda patrolling the rotations. This is rough. Nice shot from MDS. Yeah, he's bailing him out of a couple of situations. Look at that ADR. But now, the last 3 for the CTs can't really stop much of what's going on. Still 2 smokes on the T's, so the cross can be controlled. They're getting quick up, though. They want to try and fight this before it gets too bad.
Yeah, good use of their utility. That actually stops the... and practically makes the cross impossible. They start now. Oh, fresh magazine required. To Kick It pushes.
Oh, the
wrist. And Speedak goes down. He flips the coin. And he gets 2 heads.
8-4 as far as opening duels.
Just to the car.
Well, there's no kit for a sneaky defuse from MDS this time around. No scout, no AWP. Just a couple of deagles and a MP9. See, Speedak's left with some extra cash here to get an AWP as we trickle forward, but it's only 1,900 loss in the next round for Nemiga, so they will have to take a save. Unless they can grab one of these AKs. Long push is coming
kill
through.
Would go a long way, and MDS is going to be probably the prime candidate for it. A push through the smoke, a well-timed one with Speedak peeking, and
Oh my God.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Rails him through the smoke. That works too.
This is winnable now.
Yeah, very winnable. He spots one on the side. Kicker needs precision, and he's got it. Geo, though, off angle. Converts another, a 2v2 for Nemiga. Getting sketchy. Sanji not known to be an AWPer, but he hits it all the same, and that's picked up. Oh, hang on. He's got such a good B spawn. Does he watch the cross? He does.
DS to obscure some vision and a HE, and that's gone now too. So it's all in right now.
Box. He's had a really tough game. About 12 frags in the series. Chance for a lot of important and impactful frags here. Already, though, VP filled the feed. It's brown on blue. All the way through, 3 frags, make it 4 as MDS is brought down to just 14. Maybe not. Speedak and MDS fill the feed. Still a numbers disadvantage and even extended by the low HP of the rifler. Speedak can't clutch this on his own. MDS boosts up the AWPer and Speedak hits a banger. Bad spray. Sanji vulnerable. They could boost again, and they will. Using the baskets is enough. He evades the first fight. Now MDS has got the AWP to save. He'll back away. VP have secured the 9th here, and Sanji will
Oh my God!
pop a no-scope for his hunt.
Nice shot. MDS, he is looking very sharp.
Another one
today.
to watch, as if the CIS didn't have enough talent on that list.
His aim has been on point. He's hit some really good shots today. Unfortunately, they will lose the round 9-5 now in favor of VP. And Lollipop rocking the MP9. Daks are out. And hey, it's the avant-garde smokes. I'm glad we saw them. Well, there's a gap in this one. This is problematic. And the flanks, not a problem.
It's all good. Kicker's there. And the crosswell box did manage to let one slip the net, a couple more, but he does only have a scout. It was Speedak that I was looking towards, but he filtered through towards CT rather than sticking around. And posted towards mid now is Kicker, so he's going to be controlling this. And now Box and Geo, this is going to be very tough and a quick one for Yakinda. No follow-up, but Buster very truly on the case as Geo going to join him in death.
Them being competitive. Now, the first half had its moments. The swing round, it was round number 11, is where the game's gotten away from them. But they can battle back in this second half and set us up for an interesting third. That will be their map choice of Inferno. A map where they picked up a lot of victories in recent times. Just the Glocks. Flash will be coming out the mid doors. There it sails. Doesn't get kick it. It's way too shallow, and the molly is great. So this is going to send them barreling up towards Catwalk. And the rotation for the CTs, they're moving around, but I don't...
That's a molly and a half.
Plant's all right.
Some more.
Ooh, good shooting. And no plants to be had here.
Sanji's dead, but we have 2 left. Box and Geo. Nice. Needs a lot more, though. Nice isn't quite enough. It's Box now, just with the Glock. What Glock has he got? Oh, it's like a little purple number.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
How do you feel about the color purple, Lauren?
It makes me think of Henry, of course.
Okay.
He goes for the complete theme. A full reinvestment.
Or just a trade-up. Okay, gun round out, Nemiga underway. Have to battle back now. Scoreline 12-5, and fast they go. Speedak along Catwalk, very, very quick. Has a duel just around the corner. Here it goes, and Yakinda, too sharp, too fast, too quick. And there's the opening.
This just feels very loose. This feels throw it at the wall and see what works. And at the moment, not much of it is sticking, but you know what? Why not keep it going? For Nemiga, as said, this is not meant to be a good map for them traditionally. It's not something we've seen, and I'd say win conditions for a team that almost bans this permanently would be things like, you know, 2+ players having very big individual games, which we haven't had, and that's fine. This is a best of 5, but it does then put you in the realm of, well, you've got a reverse sweep that is something you don't often see. So we're not there yet, but the scoreline is indicating it could be a possibility if this round doesn't go their way. Looking at what they have, left with 2 smokes, 3 flashes. So that's your construction items here.
Get building.
Yeah. MDS. Going to have a little wander in mid with Lollipop and Box there. Yakinda, though, this guy, normally so sharp, but outdone by MDS, trying to play by that little broken cutout of the wall. Box and the boys swinging. They're going to get going. This is B-Crunch in motion. Very nice. Kick it now. Oh, that's lovely work from him. That's a third. Go on, make it 4. Barely any bullets left, but he still does. But I want to do it because I have nicer skins on it.
Then all of you can just do it. Just don't drop me.
I got the dark water. I think it was about at least 2 meters run boost. And yeah, this one's finishing off nicely. It's MDS, he's been no slouch and he's as sharp as ever. Beheads Buster, forces a rebuy on the M4 Kev. Oh, that was good.
That really made me smile. Just one of those rounds. Absolute fiesta. Got the bomb. And he's dead.
Yeah, the voices in my head.
We
That's
do
all
hear
I
a
know.
lot about Simon, don't we? It's weird.
Never heard a word, obviously,
No,
us, but...
never met Simon. And he's got that other weird one he always talks about, J-Raz?
J-Raz is a mythical creature, I've heard.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think this right here is the coffin. And Nemiga are already laying in it. It's just a matter of if
Have a little
VP
nap.
want to put the lid on or not. And, well, if a 16-5 is on the cards, it's going to be quite a quick affair here on the third map. Anji's potentially going to get caught here. Lollipop flashes over. Will he expect him on the other side of the doors? Doesn't matter. Yakinda's tagged on through. That might bait Lollipop in, or Sanji's coming for the duel. He's not going to be able to punish, and that's a fluff line from Sanji there. He's been dinked. Lollipop's been dinked. Yakinda's low. Everyone's done some damage, but nobody's found the frag. This bodes much better for Nemiga. One of their problems is the light utility they're operating with. A couple of smokes can either fake out A, or can go for a bit of a mid to B. Box is just jump peeking, so he hasn't caught a glimpse just yet. His footsteps are heard from CT spawn. That'll be relayed back through to the A defender of Sanji. But if they head towards A, that's where the low players are. So it could be a good play. Yeah, you can see 3 towards Cat, 1 towards late long, and I think Geo will come through lower dark.
And the last touch of utility is being committed, so it is going to be go time. Sanji waiting patiently. Well, that's nice. Nice little flash there. Safe does find MDS, so you can see the intended targets. And the cross being watched well. So far, Kickert and Jame, the two to find. Speedak Lollipop, not doing too bad, though. We still have a bit of a round on our hands here. And bear in mind, Yakinda is incredibly...
Oh, the bomb's down.
Incredibly low HP, but it doesn't matter. He can just fall away and try and stay safe. Jame keeps him covered, and somehow they've bloody done this as well. Boxer 1v2 with 5 seconds. You gotta fight. That's all. That's the only option. And the option dwindles, and they live to fight.
After time. Oh.
It was like sub 10 HP, jump shots the plant, and then it's just like, well, there it was, and there it goes.
That was a strange little skirmish. Well, this is an all-in.
I'm just really feeling the Nemiga are under experience here. They want to get this one done with. MDS down. Yakinda finds him. They charge through the flames. Lollipop and Speedak working with a scrap of health. And Dust 2 beats its last beat. What's map 3? Inferno?
Map 3's Inferno. It's a good map for Nemiga, so there is a real chance. Yeah. So there is a chance that Nemiga could come online on their third map of the series.
Then it's Vertigo. So if we get that far.
That's why I wanted to see some more rounds out of them here on Dust 2. I needed them to get more activated, make sure they were warmed up going into their choice of Inferno. This is very deflate. They stay poised in the mid rounds. They are very late on some of their executes that they go for. Let's keep our focus here into round number 2, where they have 4 sport. Utility looking decent. They have some Tech 9s, a couple of Deagles in the mix as well. No early lean towards Banana. They're giving that up towards the CTs, and they're just posturing towards second middle for any aggression. MTS, he was a hero on Dust 2. Some fantastic aim, some fantastic shots hit. Let's see if he can continue that form through.
But now it's kind of on the tees to make something out of this. Plenty of mollies, plenty of utility. Fully in on these Tech 9s, these Deagles. Sanji's going to have the first glimpse. Now, Lollipop's tucked in pretty deep towards quad, so you're not going to be able to see that. He does see MDS, though, and going to garner the attention of one. That's Lollipop. Sanji tagged up very low, but a great parting gift. Another? No, but good tag, though.
Yeah, Box standing and delivering here, though, and this is exactly what you expect from an M4 second round buy. Hoping for a Deagle shot on the swing. It's not to be. MDS,
Since September, they beat Copenhagen Flames twice in a row. Hanaris, they beat them 16-7. Saw, Alternate Attacks, Espada, Spirit, Ethereal, Singularity, and Spirit again. So some decent names, some middle-of-the-pack names right there. If we want to take a look, while we just have this eco on screen, who the highest performers are for them on a map like this. Lollipop is number 1, Geo number 2, Speedak number 3. So the standard constellation.
Ooh, baby.
Gets a couple of dinks. They'll be carrying a couple of more within your setup. It'll just reorientate your eyes, get them focused back where they need to be. Double AWPs now. That's the answer from Nemiga going into their second gun round here. 1 for Speedak. He's picking down middle. 1 for Geo. He's over towards that B site with Box. Early utility over towards Banana. Molotovs to hold them back, but Buster's found the entry. Box has gone down. Might find the second. Geo tucking on down. The Molotov will tickle away, and that's going to force Buster to do the same.
Did enjoy watching Buster on this map before. I don't know if he's going to get away with as much as he did against NaVi, but if he finds that room again, I'll be very, very pleased to see that.
I'm excited just for these mid rounds. This is where VP do some of their best work. Oh, that wallbang. Nice work, Sanji. Look at that. Suppressing fire. Forces MDS off the balcony. No fun for the CTs. They've lost all control. And they've gambled 3 on A. So as the util starts getting dropped on this site, Sanji pushes further forward. It's MDS for the balcony control, but if he gets distracted by short, Sanji can arrive. It's all about timing. They've softened him up. Sanji throwing in the Molotov. That's going to make MDS swing out. And it's Yukinda's job to finish the job. The flash doesn't stop him. Lollipop does, though. Stops both. Sanji and Yukinda caught by the spray. Kickit going to try and cut open B, but Gio has other plans, and Nemiga looking good for 4 here. A chance, though. Buster into the site. Wasn't ready for Lollipop as he finds his third, and it's
Double orb still being maintained from Nemiga. So let's continue to see how they able to apply these. Mac 10 for Sanji. Could operate with something a little bit quicker or over towards the halls area. Halls and boilers good for the Mac 10. Head armor on everybody besides Gio, so won't get too much luck with the Mac 10 in regards to the heads exploding like a watermelon.
Okay, I want to see where the difference is found. Obviously that Virtus.pro round was a weird one when Nemiga just went walking down second mid, but Yukinda, if he comes online, there's always room to be found. He could be the key element to that, the instigator. I was impressed that MDS was able to kind of be such a nuisance.
Yeah.
Even just the last round. They'd cleared Pit, they'd forced him to the other corner, but unable to move him. But it does look like B is the desired spot, and Gio's been here the whole time. Not subtle with presence, tries to maybe preempt the shot, but nothing for it.
Second wave of utility should be coming any second. They'll execute on this. Rotation's coming in.
Here we go. Speed axe on the way. Both orbs are going to be present pretty darn soon, and Box is gone, though. That's the site presence lost. Buster's going to be going through the smoke, and luckily for, I believe that was Gio, that Speed axe was holding that. Now, Gio back on the screen, not finding any luck through that smoke. We've seen the plant that they go for. A little trickier. Now they're all locked on the site, excluding one. Yukinda loose towards Banana. There's the flash, nothing being offered up. Here we go, though.
Game needs a frag. Needs more than one. Here they come. Pre-fires. Double peek. James gets 2. Sanji has to save him now. And he's done a poor job at it. Yukinda trying to stop the defuse. He's hit the necessary shot, but I'm afraid this...
Nines, P250 for James. Utility once more. I do want to see a pace change. I do want to see a pace change.
I'm with you. Give me a little bit of something spicy, Virtus.pro. You've got 2 maps in the pocket. You can do what you want with it, really, at this point. And with the Tech 9s, maybe they feel a little bit more enabled to do so. But look at the damage they've received on the way. That molly is going to cost them even more. Yukinda's made it through, but only to his death. Nothing to be achieved yet.
Yeah, not yet. Sanji next target. Well handled. Box fragging this time. Flash doesn't catch him, and Gio can't believe his luck. A repeat. Finally, a frag. It's only Buster, though, and no bomb plant today. Locked.
It's a bit of a blowout. I mean, 7-1 can still be recovered from, but just the pace in which this is going feels like it's very favorable to Nemiga, but could still change.
For Banana.
Yeah, this was the pistol round almost.
I like the risk. I definitely like the risk here.
Let's see if the reward's in the right place. Kick it straight up Banana now after all the utility was poured through. Now they have peeled away. It looks more like a standard round now. 3 towards A, 2 towards B, and the T's straight up through quad. This isn't looking too well-rounded. They just want the fight, and they're going to get it, and they're going to lose it. Yukinda, again, thrown in and gets nothing.
The flash just didn't catch him. And that was their plan, and CT's flash works. Lollipop spray doesn't. Box missing his AWP shot. Suddenly, this one has a bit more weight for VP. They smoke B, at least the fnatic smoke to block off the site, isolate the duel onto that CT. Oh, and Gio finding Kikit's health down to 30. 70 damage inflicted, 50 seconds. They gather A. Resources pooled. Box has long. They head short. MDS gets 1. Switching to the AK. Costs him his life. Speedak on site. Has to hit some good AWP shots here. James knows the likelihood and jumps across to bait the shot. Good shot from Speedak. Can't find the second. James continues to be a thorn in their side. He's on 3 frags. He could ace this. Sanji, the supporting cast.
Yeah, we saw James bailing them out on Mirage with that mad round he got on the CT side, on that B side, but 3 kills on the T side here has done very well for them. Box, Gio trying to do something with this, but James probably got another here. Yeah, nicely done by James, very procedurally done. Doesn't look too flary, really, but now Geo, the 1v2, he's creeping on this. He might as well give it a good crack. One on the site. Oh. And another one on the board.
Plays for information have been fantastic. I was saying the same thing for VP yesterday on a few of their CT rounds, always jostling and fighting for position to take back some control. We've got Kick It very quiet at the moment, only 1 kill to his name, 3 for Buster. They've bought again, but it's the pistols. Okay, the Deagle of Yakinda. That's a great shot.
They still... Whoa, Box just...
What's changing here? What?
Down.
They forced themselves into some weird fights right now. Everything was looking great for Nemiga, and then they took a couple of weird duels.
Yeah, this is going to be on Geo to do something with. Great work from MDS to remove Sanji, but look at this threat now coming. He's got them caught. Oh, if he got one more, that'd be a miracle. He tries to hit the 360 on the way out, maybe just trying to avoid being spotted, avoid the easy shots, but for now, it's going to be a plant and a post-plant for some of the most dangerous players here. Jame and Yakinda, AWP to hand now, rifle.
I'd argue the most dangerous from the CTs are retaking as well. MDS and Lollipop have both had their moments, and it's a crucial one. He said they'd have to break him. VP winning this clutch would start that process. You can see peanuts for Speedak, and a $1,400 loss bonus will not be pretty. There's Yakinda, fills the feed, a third found as he drops the molly on the bomb. Oh, it's extinguished, a chance now, because MDS has found him.
Where it is.
He's closing the gap. Yakinda's on the predictable fight, trying to waste time. I think he's done it. Another clutch. MDS, Nemiga, another round.
To convince yourself of the comeback, that big, reverse sweep. When you're in the room together, everyone's getting pumped up. That motivation really does kick in, and now Lollipop's feeling it. Wants to press the issue, wants to get banana control, but just that little bit more than before. As Yakinda does break forward, though. This is fast and pacey, but he has been taken low, and that makes things easier for Speedak, less of a threat. And now a quick 3v3s emerge. We're at 1 minute 30. This is a very different pace of a game. Ooh, James in a curious spot. I did wonder then if maybe Gio was going to push further down. He might have caught him, but no, it's still towards A here. Speedak going to close the gap a little. Takes down Sanji. Speedak is on it. This guy has emerged from nowhere. I thought Nemiga were done, and Speedak has very much a differing opinion to me. James dead. That is gorgeous work. Their AWPers right now popping off, so incredibly hard to break through as well. Quick rotations because they get that banana control. It's a very good CT side for Nemiga. I haven't seen this out of them yet, and maybe this was one of the keys to taking down some of those other opponents if this is what they look like when they get going here. Lollipop get himself in an early fight. Takes a bit of damage for it, but might get away. Think he has. Yeah, Speedak. Oh. Ooh, looked a little too low there, and on the adjustment, Buster swings out. MDS, brave boy.
They got the AWP back, so at least they can't pick that one up, VP, but they have enough utility right now to work out and execute. 2 smokes, 4 Molotovs, some flashbangs. They have banana control, they don't know it, they're scared of the AWP, and, well, for good reason. Gio's been having a lot of impact over towards this side. Not necessarily always through the kills, but through that wallbang damage. I think his ADR was 120. Yeah, so you can see that he's doing a lot of damage in these rounds, not necessarily finding the frags, but finding the tags.
Look at the fear that they've put into him.
Okay, so they're cleared off towards Sandbag now, and they could just throw these smokes and execute onto the site. There shouldn't be too many problems. Gio won't force forward of this, but now that MDS is coming over on a rotation as well, one of these AWPs could take a risk. Molotov's being lined up, 40 seconds left. This is the all-in investment.
This is going to be it. That smoke, that molly, it's everything they've got here. Gio's on the site. He's ready. He adjusted. He had support.
Good flash. They probably won't get the bomb down.
Gap in the smoke.
Oh, a gap's been exploited by MDS as well. VP falling very flat at the mark here. A comfortable inferno for Nemiga. Looking for another round. James denies. A nice shot. Gio's there as well, though, and the molly might force him forward. Does it spread? No, he's good. Box. A free duel. Oh, a Buster. He's managed to find Gio, baiting him out. And they can get a plant, maybe. 2v4 could manifest. The bomb goes down. Jane with an AWP, though, and he can continue to hit shots. So many times these 1v1s have gone Nemiga's way. Can James just pull one meager round out of the bag for his squad? A smoke on the bomb. He knows where they're coming from. Spots the head. And he's injuring it right in front of James' face. Oh my God, I can't believe it. He has. He's brained it.
No!
Bros don't fake him. MDS. He's got his contract signed. It's 12-2. MD lose the duel over the smoke. It makes sense. Oh, we're on for 13 here, folks. We are on for 13. Nemiga looking to start the reverse sweep off with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that we get to see Vertigo. It feels like a while since I've seen it, and it looks like...
What?
When?
You just jumped straight past Speedak.
They're behind it. Ooh, that's a weird champ.
Yeah, but
Me.
VP have got many frags as well. And MDS could be another one. Nice
Okay.
find from Yakinda. Looks like the final round of this T side will go VP's way. But that's by no means a guarantee. It's an AWP on either side. Geo's been great on B. Speedak, of course. High fragging, high flyer.
Where do they go? I'm just looking to see which direction they head towards. So Speedak's on red alert, just sat in towards pit, AWP to hand. You know, Geo on the way around, he's going to be kind of taking his time by library. Of course, it may be careful of, someone rapping or someone getting aggressive. And there goes one. There it is. Nice. Them around. These haven't been repeatable ones. It feels almost like Mirage, but without that solidifying at the end. So, not sure how this is going to look for VP, but we're going to find out right about now. Kicker already going to be set up for success. James, Kicker making light work. That is...
That.
You just...
Yeah, you're very likely to win the round. So basically, as you're leaving spawn, first of all, as an in-game leader, what you want to say is buy guns. Very important.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, I can already see the Nemiga's done not as well as Virtus.pro at that.
So they've kind of changed it. They've gone, go with the eco, then go with the buy,
I see.
then go with the half buy. So they changed. The pattern can be changed a couple of ways, but they didn't opt for the 5 headshot strategy this round. They just opted for the 2 headshot strategy. It's the border, at least with 3 players remaining. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas, and they are doing it all in. They had 4 players. They had 5 players headed towards B. James got the last minute message. Hey, buddy, one too many. He's gone back over towards A.
This is very odd.
See if this one's a long-lasting B stack or just the early
Well, they
nade.
played him.
Trying to channel the T squad into A, and that's exactly where they're headed. Will the rotate arrive in time? James got a lot to deal with here. Oh, and Kicker caught with the incendiary in his hands. James, a lot of work ahead of him, using apartments to hide. Bad spray. Nade could finish off Lollipop, but he retreats nicely. And they have A control. Completely locked in. Gio's even got the rotate on Banana. Locked and completely loaded. Good dunk onto Lollipop. That's a frag and a good flash. Gio stabilizing. He's down to 5 HP, but he finds the frag. Uh-oh. I'm feeling the save call. James gone down. Just Sanji, just Yakinda. 2 versus 4. Nemiga right back into the winning ways.
Oh, dear. That's not good. I saw a chance for it, though. That James little swing, if that was clean, okay, Lollipop's dead.
I mean,
a
even
bit of this.
Gio getting away with 5 HP full flash. That's
That could be another. That could have been 2 clean
Must have
kills.
won that frag.
Yeah, it's not good. As I said, for Virtus.pro, I do... I've spoken about Nemiga's kind of mental in this one in a way. You're sat in a room together, everyone's kind of pumped up, you're having a good game now. You've come back in with a round that, as you said...
Angie, right now, there's a gun on the ground, and it is an AWP for James, so he has to find impact with that weapon. That was actually dropped across, I do believe, by none other than Sanji. VP can win this one. It will force Nemiga down to a save. So there's an important round ahead here for VP in their comeback.
Yeah, and Gio's looking a little too aggy there. Yakinda, oh, he will fight this till the death of him. However, he gets to keep his life this round, does a good bit of damage on 2, takes their life and backs away.
That's a big second kill. It's a freebie through the smoke. No idea, just some blind spam, and finds them a 5-on-3 advantage in the early stages. 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. 3 smokes, 3 flashes, and AK-47s. If Nemiga can crack their way into the site, they could set themselves up with a post plant, but guess who's here? It's James.
Good lean from James, and now it's just Box. Overwhelmed. Nice round from